Hello, that's Tim. And he's Lace. And together we are Junking Fettle. And when we're at home in Wigan, we listen to WBR FM. Oh, aye.
You've heard the rest. Now hear the best.
Music from the 50s right up to today. This is WBR FM.
Well, hello, everybody. And welcome to a quick shot of the Kevin Holly Show.
Hello, that's Tim. And he's Lace. And together we are Junking Fettle. And when we're at home in Wigan, we listen to WBR FM. Oh, aye.
And I'm sitting here in the studio, live, alone. Just finished up with a quick session with Happy Hour.
That's Tim.
Oh, hello, Dawson.
And he's Lace. And together we are Junking Fettle.
Yeah, we are Junking Fettle.
We listen to
Anyway,
WBR
welcome, everybody. And I just wanted to kind of like play around a little bit in the studio. Everybody left. We did a great Happy Hour show tonight. And had a really cool band in. Something about, I don't know, guitars and keyboards and a bunch of weird people. It was pretty cool. But anyway, I'm throwing this out there tonight. And follow the Facebook page, Facebook.com/The Kevin Holly Show. And check out Happy Hour from tonight. But I'm on the air right now because I wanted to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow night on The Kevin Holly Show. And tomorrow night on The Kevin Holly Show, we will have the one and only Murder the Crow. The band, the legend, Murder the Crow. Live in studio tomorrow night. Also, there's a lot of things that are booked. Lawrence Green will be joining us sometime in May as well. And check the Facebook page for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't know. I mean, maybe there's like a big message that I should be talking about right now. Like a bigger picture, like something huge that's coming to Florida. Something huge that's coming to Happy Hour. Something huge that's coming to the Kevin Holly Show. Something huge that is coming to Open Mic Live. And that huge thing is the Glick. That's right. Chris Glick will be coming to Tampa, Florida. Sometime later in the week, next week. Sitting in, hopefully on Happy Hour. Also sitting in on the Kevin Holly Show. And hopefully sitting in on Open Mic Live. So all you Glickomaniacs out there, all you people that love Periscope, if you love drinking beer, sitting in your garage, thinking about whatever comes to mind, stumbling around, peeing outside. Do you like to pee outside? If so, you'll love Chris Glick on the Kevin Holly Show. I think it'll be a blast. I really do. So, that being said, it's coming. It's going to happen. But before that dumpster fire happens, Murder the Crow will be live in this studio in Dump Tower in beautiful downtown Newport Richey. And I think it's going to be fan-freaking-tastic. And while I'm here, live, entertaining you the masses, I have a few things that I think I'll play, and this is one of my favorites. And why not? Why not just play it? You know what I mean? Here we go.
We gotta keep J half sedated. This is Mike.
What the hell's going on? Who the hell's Mike? Alright, we'll play this one instead.
We both meet at 8 in the middle of the parking lot. Even though it's been a week neither one of us has prepared squat. Do we have to go in and do the show? Could we play a best of tonight? I tried to come up with 5 words, yeah, I tried. But I lost the fight, that's why Kevin's show is such a bore. Just like everyone he's done before. He shouldn't do it anymore. Because Kevin's show is such a bore. Yes, it is.
I played guitar on this. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun. Chris Click.
Sometimes he makes me listen when we walk at night.
Filbert. Oh, yeah.
I wish he'd drop his cell phone or that it would catch on fire. I wonder, does he know nobody is listening? He's just wasting his time and Hoppy is just using him. That's why Kevin's show is such a bore. Just like everyone he's done before. He shouldn't do one anymore. Because Kevin's show is such a bore. And it's been a while now since we laughed with Pops and Jay. And it seems like forever since Kevin had something funny to say.
Here's my solo right here. Man, I think I nailed it. All right, big finish. Come on, Filbert. Murder the Crow tomorrow night.
Well, I know you could have made it, bro, if you knew what to say. Instead of making jokes, you told stories about being gay.
What about you?
Now I hear you found someone new, and Chuck never meant that much to you. Well, I tried to help you with your show, but you hired Aaron, and now you know why Kevin's show is such a bore. Just like everyone he's done before. He shouldn't do one anymore. Because Kevin's show is such a bore.
Attention, please. Attention, please. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume.
Loud noises! I'm only human after all.
WBRFM wants to say thank you for the support that our listeners give our presenters.
You know that I could show somebody.
I just love the music. Play great music.
Everybody's on the run. Everybody's on the run.
We aim to give the listeners what they want on their show. Music, fun, more.
They don't own me.
You'll find it here on WBRFM. Listen now.
I think this song is appropriate, being that it's like a sauna in here right now.
It's worse than throwing cats in the river.
It's the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network.
Y'all niggas got me hot.
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores on the Kevin Holly Show.
If you know this shit, sing along. Niggas got me hot. Hey, well that's exactly what the nigga came for. You taking shots from afar, I'ma meet you at your front door. So hard to be doing what you really meant for, beauty. But don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good? Hey, you drink up all my liquor, come on. What I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that shit, now come on. You gon' have to back it up. If I get too high now, sugar, come on. I might never come down, I might never come. You might not ever come down. Nah, I wanna get down. Help me out now. Nah, I wanna get down. Help me out now. You might not ever come down. Nah,
you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
Ever come down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Say, can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it with the big bad though. Can't see it with this bitch black. Put your brains on. Let me get these bitches off. Let me get the full scope. Full screen HD. Let me pull it to the picture. Let me holla at the pre-show. Cool beans, that's a whole lot of reefer. Let me help you with the pre-roll. You drink up all my liquor, come on. What I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that shit, now come on. You gon' have to back it up. I get too high now, sugar, come on. I might never come down. You might not ever come down. Nah, let me get down. Let me out now. You might not ever come down. Nah, I wanna get down. Come on. You might. Nah, let me get down. Do you see what's happening? You might never come down. It's too long to get this high off the ground. Don't run, just stay up one more time now. You might never come down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Look, hey, now make it funky for me.
You are listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
He's got a pirate radio station.
Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Grab your pillow and your comfy pajamas. It's story time on the Kevin Holly Show.
Who wants a good story? I got one. I got one for that ass. Oh man.
If you just tuned in,
Okay, yeah.
where the hell have you been?
Everyone's here. We're all here. So I got to the dump tower tonight. Pretty early. And I would say about 7:30, something like that. Hoppy's gonna go live at 8:30. We had some cool band on. And I was like, got here early. I had to poop really bad. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And I felt like that churning sensation, like you're about ready to go poop. And I unlocked the door. I entered the building of the dump tower here, and I grabbed the elevator, and I'm like, oh God, I should have taken the stairs. I got one key for a bathroom, it's on the 3rd floor, and I'm like, oh, can I make it? So yeah, that's what I did. I ran up to the 3rd floor, and I was all good. I did not poop my pants. So anyway, that being said, I had a really good night, a lot of fun, and figured I would just kind of jump on the air, play a couple of things, talk about things, and go from there, you know?
This is Mike.
And this is Stan from Open Mic Live.
You're listening to the Kevin Holly Show, where the breaks are long.
And the stories are longer.
So no matter when you tune in, you haven't missed a thing. All hail Kevin Holly.
Thank you. Wow. It's like, it's really nice, you know? I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Sometimes I say too much.
Tune in on Wednesday. Waiting for the show. Kevin's on the airwaves. And he's ready to go. He's got jokes. He's got news. He's got games. Win or lose. He's got stories. He's got tricks. Grab your pillow if your name is clicked. It's a long way to the end of the Kevin Holly Show. It's a long way to the end of the Kevin Holly Show. If you think it's hard to listen at home, try sitting at the guest microphone. It's a long way to the end of the Kevin Holly Show.
Come on!
It lasts for 3 hours. Makes you want to cry. He better end the show soon, before Pops dies. Where he worked, jobs he had,
wow,
when he was young, and chipped his nads, who he Ubered. Hold on, it's funny. Now I know why we never make money. It's a long way to the end of the Kevin Holly Show. It's a long way to the end of the Kevin Holly Show.
Am I roasting myself right now? I mean, I'm just hanging out in the studio.
If you think you've had all that you can't take, you're wrong. It's time for a break. It's a long way to the end of the Kevin Holly Show. It's a long way to the end of the Kevin Holly Show.
Wow, Filbert, wow. I play guitar on this.
It's a long way to the end of the Kevin Holly Show.
Wow. Okay. All right. That was really good. And Filbert is very talented as a musician and professional. Professional what? I don't know. But here we go. Here's a Kevin Holly original. Stan Deo in the chat room. Is this the ghost of Kevin Holly? I'm alone in the dumb tower, bro. All right, how about this one? Okay, so Jaybird has this weird affinity for a professional wrestler, friend of the show, named Blanco Loco. And, white and crazy. Blanco Loco is a white guy with one of them, what is it? Man, I may be on a lot of Sudafed tonight, so excuse my dumbness, but is it a Lucha Libre mask? Something like that? Anyway, I'm no longer alone. Thank you, Stan. So, we had Blanco Loco. Oh, come on, stop it. Stop playing music. There we go. So, we had Blanco Loco live in studio, and it was amazing. It was a great interview. I thought he was going to kick Chuck's ass. It was a really weird thing. He showed up in character with his mask on like a pro wrestler, and he sat here with the mask on for three hours and hung out with us. It was really, really weird and awesome. But Chuck had some really racy questions. I think it's like episode 36. If you could scroll back in our little archive of episodes that are free to download or stream on demand, whatever. So anyway, before, maybe it was after the interview, I went to Jaybird's house, and he's sitting in his, I walked in and nobody was around. I just let myself in, and it was dark, and there was a laptop on the coffee table, and there was nobody in the living room, nobody in the kitchen, nobody they were all like in the back room, and I think Pops was in the bedroom. And I'm looking at this laptop like, what the hell is that? And it was like, it was stuck on a web page. And the web page was Blanco Loco's, like, promotional page. And he was sprawled out like like Deadpool, like laying down with his head propped up with one arm up with the elbow sticking out, and he was, in full battle gear with the mask and everything, and I'm like, what? Who's like, is that a screensaver? What is that? It's Blanco Loco, like on a spread on a laptop. And I quickly learned that Jaybird was in the dark, in his home, in his living room, alone, just like looking at pictures of Blanco Loco, who's a goddamn handsome young man. Oh my God, the guy, he's like Jimmy Superfly Snuka, So anyway, for some reason, I got the bug to make fun of Jaybird and make a parody song. Here it is. Dreaming of Blanco Loco. Jay loves wrestling federations, lucha libre masks, boots and all. He feels a premonition that's scheduled for one fall. Jay's into new positions. He likes kicks in the candlelight. He's got a new addiction for every Thursday night. He wants to take Loco's mask off and go dancing in the rain. He wants a white and crazy life to take away his pain. Jay's always pulling on his brain. Jaybird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He pulled his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, Jay's skin's the color rojo. Jay is coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Come on, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Come on, just living la vida homo. Jay woke up in a Newport Richie, in a funky cheap motel. Jay came out and spent his money, tried to learn some wrestling skills, but he never drinks no water, only vodka and champagne. Once Jay had a taste of it, he's never been the same. Yeah, he'll show you his little brain. Jaybird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He will pull his pants down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, his skin the color rojo. Jay is coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Dreaming of Blanco Loco. Jay's living la vida homo. He wants to take Loco's mask off and go dancing in the rain. He wants a white and crazy life to take away his pain. Yeah, Jay's always pulling on his brain. Jaybird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He pulled his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, Jay's skin's the color rojo. He will blow la vida homo. Come on, man. Alright. If he gets pinned, he won't kick out. I think that's so much fun. We have a blast here. So, welcome to the chat room, Aaron and Stan. Wow. I don't have my glasses tonight. I'm trying to look at it. Why don't have something come from this night? I don't know what that means. Inspiration, maybe? I don't know. But I'll tell you what. Welcome, everybody. It's kind of funny when you're alone in the dump tower and you're thinking about all your besties and all the cool things you listen to. You sat in on the 2-time award-winning Happy Hour, and there was a cool band that hung out. They're actually really cool. It was, what is it, Mulberry? Mayberry? Check out my Facebook page if you want to find out. But the facebook.com/The Kevin Holly Show. Anyway, so it's like, I'm sitting here, and I just want to have fun. Oh, wait, strange news on the Kevin Holly Show. Kevin Holly Show. Kevin Holly Show. Kevin Holly. I just kind of put everything on autoplay, and I'll just roll with it. So, pause. Okay, so speaking of paws, you ever seen Mike Tyree's arms? They're like bear paws. I mean, how hairy does somebody have to be to, is that why he doesn't wear sleeves? Because he's got enough hair on his arms that he doesn't need them? What the hell is that? And I'm like, oh, look, yeah, hold my hand. Hold my hand. Oh, yeah, you give me the best paw. I love that paw. Anyway, speaking of paws, I have a very pregnant Chihuahua right now. I really do. Okay. Chihuahuas' gestation periods are 63 days on average, okay? Now, I saw my Chihuahua get tangled up with another Chihuahua, my other Chihuahua, okay? Buddy Holly basically banged Princess Prancy Pants, and Buddy, if you've seen anything of my Chihuahuas on social media, you know that Buddy's well hung. And it was in there, dude. It was in there, and it wasn't coming out. You know what I'm saying? And so this poor Chihuahua, Princess Prancy Pants, is about to explode. And 60 days, okay, they go 58 to 63. That's the window of delivery, if you will. So we made a whelping box today. Lori B was awesome. She made this really cool whelping box for the dog, and we got her in there and talked to her and played with her and pet her and made her comfortable. So we have a pretty good idea that that's where she's going to give birth. And so today is day 57. Tomorrow is day 58. So it could be as early as tomorrow, but the due date is scheduled for Saturday. Okay, so I'm going to be a proud grandfather of Chihuahua pups by the weekend. I mean, if she's not giving them up by the weekend, I'm taking her to the vet, C-section. I'll have to mortgage my house, I'm sure. Or I could do it myself. I mean, I've gone fishing. I mean, I can fillet a fish, so I'm pretty sure I could do a C-section for 5 Chihuahua pups. I don't even know. I probably. That would be epic if I did. If I hand-delivered all these pups and used my front teeth to chew the umbilical cord. I wish Aaron was here right now. Aaron was here right now. I would be laughing my balls off. Yeah, but I would chew the umbilical cord with my own teeth. I really would. I would totally do it. But, oh my God, I'll go to the chat room squinty-eyed without glasses. She will give birth before this story ends. Oh my God. Way too long of a story. Just squeeze her and they should pop out. Ah, thank you. That's good advice. Was that a tooth joke? No, it really wasn't, man. Oh God, someone is drunk and still upset he didn't go kayaking. Oh man, let's go back to Mike Tyree's arms. Hey man, he's a goddamn sexy ass machine right there on the paddleboard with them hairy ass arms. Is that why I want to go paddling with him? Because he's sexy with hairy arms? Am I a Tom Selleck fan? No, I'm not. Oh man, wouldn't it be cool if Mike Tyree dressed up like Tom Selleck for Halloween and grew the mustache? I mean, oh, dude, if you could, okay, Mike, if you're listening, which I'm sure you're not, but if you are, if you could shave your arms, okay, it'll grow back, dude. We all know it'll grow back. It'll grow back thicker. If you shaved your arms and then pasted that shit on your upper lip, you would be Tom Selleck. You'd be short Tom Selleck. And you know what? Honestly, I mean, Magnum PI, dude, as a pool guy, you could be Magnum Pool guy. Magnum Pool guy. I wish I had a goddamn joke drum right now. I have no balls to laugh off. Stan says the only thing longer than Mike's arm hair is a Kevin Holly Show story. Whatever, man. All I'm saying is I want to go paddling. I went to the beach. I took my kids to the beach on Saturday. I took an 8-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 13-year-old in my little Kia. and we went to Clearwater Beach, and I parked at the Hyatt, because I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time driving around Clearwater Beach trying to find a parking spot with 3 little girls kicking in drama, you know? No. I knew where I was going. I pulled down the causeway, which took like 40 minutes. It was backed up big time. And I get to the roundabout, which is like basically a death wish. If you drive in the roundabout, you're basically taking your life in your own hands at 12 miles an hour. So I made it through the roundabout, and I went south, down the strip. And I made my way to the back street. You take your first left right there, and you get on, I forget the name of the street, but it's that back street along the causeway, or along the beach there. And there's 2 parking garages. One is for a surf shop. It's a little small, cheaper. The other one's for the Hyatt, and there's like 9 floors, something like that. I'm like, $5 an hour to park at the Hyatt? Yeah. Take an elevator down to the beach? I'm there. I mean, I highly recommend it. I really do. So, that's what we did. And I felt like, here I am. I'm like Keanu Reeves on the beach. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm a goddamn sexy-ass motherfucker. I really am. I mean, ask somebody, you know? And, I'm looking at the chat room, and, Springfield AA runs in, the capital of Illinois right now. Anyway, so I wasn't in the capital of Illinois. I was in Clearwater Beach. And, dude, I'll tell you all, it was beautiful. But it was so crowded. And now, I've been in Florida for 25 years now. And I saw Clearwater Beach in the 70s, 80s, 90s when I was a little kid. I think I went there a couple of times as a snowbird, you know, a child, when my parents came down here as snowbirds for Christmas and stuff like that. But then I moved here. And I think I was a junior in high school when I moved here to beautiful downtown Newport Richey. And I've been here for, well, roughly 25 years now, since then. 92, 93 until now. And I went back to Chicago a couple of times, you know. But I've seen that beach packed. I've seen that beach at spring break. I've seen Clearwater Beach in the middle of snowbird season. Canadians and Germans everywhere. But this weekend was so busy. I don't know if it's Trump's economy. I don't know if it's just good weather. I don't know if we should thank Obama. I don't know. But I'll tell you something. It wasn't as busy as 1993. But it was close. But it was so freaking packed that, like, it was nuts to butts, man. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Nuts to butts, man. And, what did we do? We brought boogie boards. And we all boogie boarded like damn Point Break, man. Like Keanu Reeves, man. I'm telling you. I don't know if I lost like 5 pounds that day because my 6-pack was just showing. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn. You know what I mean? I really don't. But in the famous words of one Spicoli, all I need are some tasty waves, man. And I'll be just fine. You know what I mean? That's it. And that's what we did. And that's what I'm teaching my kids, man. I'm teaching my kids that all you really need are some tasty waves. And I know you're thinking like, what's Kevin going to play next? He's going to have something loaded up. But I don't, because I don't have anything in the studio tonight. I didn't bring my bag of goodies, man. I didn't. I really didn't. It's just me and you. As good as someone married to me can be, says Stan. How's the wife? I'm sure she's great. And I'm sure she'll be better when she hears this.
Is she recording? Yeah. So I've been dead a while, but I'm back. And I've been thinking about my whole life. 1932, a young Jim Brown. In Memphis. I'm on the bus, sitting next to this fine old white lady. She's like, how you doing? I'm like, how you doing? And we just riding along. And I stopped thinking about, I got my whole life ahead of me. I got my career starting to take off. I'm still a young man. I ain't seen everything, but I've seen a lot. And now, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for my God, my life. Excuse me. I'm thankful for all that goodness. And I'm thankful for America. And then it hit me. I was like, I love living in America. And I started humming a little tune in my head. And I'm like, that's right. Living in America. I'm loving it. And I start thinking, there's a song in there somewhere. So I pull out my notebook. And I get my paper and my pen and I start writing. Living in, bam! Shit happened out of nowhere. Bus, accident, glass, blood. People screaming, a white lady dead next to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Next thing I know, I'm in a hospital bed. Broken legs. And I'm like, my legs. I need my legs. You know, that's why I sing and stuff, but I dance too. And I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Well, then like 30 years go by, maybe 40 years. Like 1980 something, I get a phone call. Sylvester Stallone on the phone. He said, yo, James, I got a movie coming up. I need you to do a song, and it all came back to me. Living in America. That's right. Written in 1932 in Memphis. Recorded in 1985.
I remember, I was there.
Or maybe it was 84. I don't remember. Excuse me. So, you know, coming back from the dead and thinking about these things, it's like, I mean, everybody looks at me like the hardest working man in show business. And I know it, I am. I've been working hard, 50 years working hard, dancing my ass off, singing, dancing and singing and dancing. But you want to know something?
Okay, class. Our final exam will be coming up at the end of this week.
What is this, schooling session?
Comprised of 20%.
What the hell's going on here? I was getting into my groove and all of a sudden you're throwing the books at me again. Man, I ain't been in school in 30 years.
Yes, dear.
I'll take you back to school, though. I'll take you back to old school. Yeah, I'm the hardest working man in show business, but you want to know who the hardest partying man is in show business? That James T. Kirk motherfucker. That's right. You know who I'm talking about. Man, I met Shatner at a party in 1964. 2 years before that Star Wars Trek thing went on TV, whatever that's called. That movie with the stars and shit. And he was pretty cool and everything, but he wasn't like cool. And I was like, what up, James? And he's like, what up, James? And I'm like, we're both James. You know, we went our separate ways. And about 3 years later, after that show went on TV, that space show, I met him again at a party in the hills. I walked into his house. It was a big-ass house. And I had my people with me. He had his people with him. And there were bitches everywhere. White bitches, too. They were everywhere. Drink was flowing. They were smoking God knows what. And I was like, hey, James, it's me, James. And he was like, oh, James. And I was like, I like that show. You know what that show needs, though? More black people. We need a fine-ass black woman on that show. Talking about black holes, I'll show you black holes. Yeah, and James, he liked that shit. And then they got that Wear It girl, whatever her name was. And that show was all right by me. That was pretty much the 60s for me. I don't remember a whole lot other than dancing my fool ass off, sweating all over the place. Listen to this shit. Yeah. And then I thought to myself, it's the 70s. Elvis, he's still out there. I got to do something. I got to be something. I got to be like something. And that's when it came to me. 1974. Alabama. This time I wasn't on no bus. I was in a big-ass Cadillac. My boy Booker James was driving. Everybody named James by that pots. James, Jim, James, whatever. This was Booker James. And Booker James was a big-ass brother. And he was telling me about how he used to pick up all these women at the club and shit.
And he was all into these women. Black women, Puerto Rican women, white women, all kinds of women. And I was like, I got to give me some of that. Hang out with you, Booker James. They take me to this club one night. We out partying. This song's playing. We dancing and sweating. And there's girls all around us and shit. And he was like, look at me. Look at me. I'm a machine. And I was like, that's it. Sex machine. And from there was just one more hit for me. That don't befront me none because I remember my humble beginnings. I remember where I started. Sex machine. Just a little lad, couldn't even drive a car, couldn't even see over the steering wheel of my daddy's Ford. I'd go to the corner store, pick up food and shit, and bring it back to the house. It was like 29. I think I was in Baltimore. No, come on. Yeah, it was Baltimore. I've been all over, I can't remember nothing anymore. Anyway, how do I feel? I feel good. Always feeling good. Anyway, that was about the time when I was going through a stage in my life where I was a young man. I wasn't quite sure if I liked young men or if I liked the ladies. You know, you hear about that, like the Jackson 5.
Bye, Aaron.
Fucked up in that music industry and shit. Doing like sexual favors and shit. Not me, not me, man. I was like, dudes, women. I think I'm gonna go with the women. Fuck dudes. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I'll just rest assured James Brown loved the ladies. Then there was that time in 1959. I was in Trenton, New Jersey.
Trenton, New Jersey. Never ends.
I mean, I was pretty popular then. I was on all the shows. Dancing and singing. Papa got a brand new bag. I had a bag, all right. It wasn't so new, but it always had new shit in it. Good shit, too. So I'm in New Jersey. I'm a little hard up for some money. I got fucked at a show. Niggas didn't pay me and shit. And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I gotta be in LA for the Dick Cavett show. I need to score some green and I need to score it like right quick. So I'm at this club. This guy came up to me, he said, James, you dance and all and you sing and all, but you ever act? And I was like, I act a fool every Saturday night, motherfucker. And he was like, no, I know you act a fool. I'm talking about like, you got acting moves. Next thing I know, I'm fucking some white chick in a hotel room making some kind of movie. It was a nasty-ass movie, too. Out in the woods, out in the hotels, with weird-ass music playing. Maybe you've seen that shit. Some guy looking like, I don't know, white guy with curly hair driving a van, singing songs about Uncle Tom's Cabin and shit. It was fucked up. But I did it, I got my money, and I made it to the Dick Cavett show. I don't want to talk about Dick Cavett show, though. I want to talk about something near and dear to me. I want to talk about weed. Now, fuck that, I ain't gonna talk about no weed. We're gonna sing now, ready? Ha! That's a machine. That's a machine. Alright, this interview's over. This sucks.
This is Kevin Holly.
If you just tuned in, where the hell have you been? Your favorite community station.
Just do it in the morning.
Do it in the morning.
Just do it any time of day.
Any time of day.
Anyone can do it. Just go ahead and do it. Make someone smile and make their day.
The Superstation.
Broadcasting across the Wigan Borough, online and all around the world. This is WBR-FM,
your 24-hour music station.
Oh yeah, Redskins.
That is some weird, wild stuff. That is funny. I did not know that.
Dropping drawers and stabbing words on the Kevin Holly Show.
And I gotta say, he has balls. This man has balls. He's laying them out there for us to see.
That's actually Jaybird talking about Trump like 2 years ago before the election. He's got balls. He's laying them out there for us to see him. A little insight on the Kevin Holly Show.
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores. It's the Kevin Holly Show.
It's an old intro. I used to love this intro.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this
It's a
guy
lot
to be heard
shorter.
by anyone who can turn a dial?
I've got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
All right, enjoy replay. I'll be right back. Welcome, everybody, to the Kevin Holly Show. I'm your host, Kevin Holly. You probably asked me to prom, but I'm way too old for you. Welcome, everybody. We've got two of the most handsome individuals on the planet. My co-hosts, my executive, unproductive reproduction agent, Mr. Jaybird. What's up, Jay?
There's nowhere to freaking plug my computer in, man.
Unplug the string of awesome Christmas lights, bro.
This is a horrible setup, dude. I don't like the new setup in this office.
This new setup is badass.
Why is the board all crooked like that?
I like it crooked.
Pops, how you doing, man?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. What's up, Pops?
Wondering where Mr. Hardy is.
Mr. Hardy is catty corner to you right now.
How come you aren't here, Mr. Hardy?
How come you're not near me?
How come you're not here?
I'm right here.
Hey, you're not in Chicago, are you?
No, sometimes I wish I was, though. I love Chicago.
You're not in Green Bay, are you?
I am not in Green Bay, no, sir.
You're not in Boston, are you?
Absolutely not.
Well, look, you're not in Chicago. You got to be someplace else.
I'm in Newport Richie with you.
No, if you're not in Chicago, you got to be someplace else, right?
I mean,
if you're not in Chicago, you got to be someplace else, right or wrong?
You're right.
Right. Okay. If you're not in Green Bay, you got to be someplace else, right?
Right.
Okay. If you're not in Boston, you got to be someplace else, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So you're not in Chicago, you're not in Boston, you're not in Green Bay. You got to be someplace else,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Maybe
okay,
he's hanging out in
if you're someplace else, you can't be here.
Maybe he's hanging out in South Carolina with Glick.
Dude, I'm in the chat room. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. Chat room elite. Pops, what do you got to say to this chat room, man?
What?
What do you have to say to the chat room,
Hey,
Pops?
guys. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. We got all kinds of good shit going on for you tonight here. You'll love it.
Good shit.
Good shit.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear, man.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Pops. Your pipes sound fantastic through this new setup.
I always have the worst time every week. I don't know why, getting into the chat room. Does anybody else have this problem?
I never do.
Or is it because my computer is so loaded up with...
gay porn?
You need to get to the eye doctor and get your eyes tested. Get some new glasses, maybe.
the hell is this shit? Windows, it's time to review your privacy settings?
What?
I don't care about all that.
You need to delete whatever's in your history right now. That'll do it.
Listen, man, this computer gets used by so many people. Should I just accept this?
Sure. It seems nice.
Get me. I tried learn more, accept.
Yeah, this won't take long.
Okay. Thanks. We saved your privacy settings for the next update. Okay.
That's when they really get you.
All right, cool, man. I'm in.
Are you really?
Well, no, I still got to get to the Spreaker site so I can get in the chat room.
Oh, the chat room you're talking about. If you're listening to us on Spreaker.com, SPREAKER/The Kevin Holly Show, there is a chat room available. You can chat on your cell phone with us. Also, we have the Kevin Holly Show app, which is available in the Google Play Store for Android devices. It's free. It's very small. We don't ask for any of your contacts or any of that bullshit. So you can tweet us, you can call the show, you can listen live, all that good stuff. Everything is available at kevinhollyshow.com. So also Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4, and the phone number tonight, 727-237-6010. Now, Jay, Pops, you may recall 2 weeks ago we had Psychic D in the studio. And she was a fantastic guest. She was awesome. She gave us psychic readings. She talked about her endeavors, her life.
Oh, Kevin, you're so nice.
Oh, Dee, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Wonderful. Thanks for having me back.
Well, you may have noticed on the Kevin Holly Show fun page that we had some of our listeners and friends and followers and Facebook people send their picture along with... excuse me, along with their birthday.
I'm so excited. I just want to get right into this.
You want to give some readings right now?
Yep.
Okay, let me pull up the fun page here, and I'll show you a picture. And I want you to give a reading now of this person, okay? Can you do that?
I'll do my best, Kevin.
Damn, I gotta type this all in. Also, a special shout out to one of our earliest and friendliest listeners, Aaron, out there listening to us in Tampa, Florida. Downtown, somebody stole his Cannondale bicycle, or Trek bicycle, whatever the hell it was. And then they retrieved it, and he had to wait for it to get out of impound. Can you believe that, Psychic D?
I don't believe nothing you say, Kev.
All right, so...
I believe that in many ways, the police officers that come and confiscate stuff are the biggest liars in the world.
You think so?
I know so.
Have you had an experience like that before, Pops?
Well, indirectly, yeah. I saw him come in and take a weapon from Rambo and told him he'd get it right back. Well, he never ever did, really. I went down with him 3 times trying to get it back.
You went down on him 3 times?
Yeah, well, it was involved. His roommate was used it to shoot some holes in a building, and so it was used for evidence, supposedly, to convict his roommate, which it never did. But it was a valuable old revolver that one of them cops ended up with it, I'm sure. But I couldn't prove it. But it was never. Rambo was never able to get it back, and I heard both of the cops say, "Oh, after we've got to take it for evidence. After all you have to do is go down and you can claim it." Well, going to claim it, nobody knew anything about it.
So you sold the gun.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on. Sorry about that.
See, that's why I don't like that. That's why I don't like the board on an angle like that. It's taller than you now, which doesn't take much, brother. But
damn, that's rough, man.
You gotta stand up to look at it now.
All right.
When it was flat on the table, it was good.
Not cool. Pops, the real Rambo would have gotten that revolver back. That's all I wanted to say about that.
Yeah, well, this guy was Rambo. He was fictitious Rambo.
Did you sell him bullets too?
Wait, you went down?
His name was James Brumley, but he's deceased now. So
I'm sorry.
Say anything too bad about him.
Okay.
I gave him the nickname Rambo, and he loved it.
Who wouldn't love that nickname? If somebody nicknamed me something cool like Rambo,
well, he didn't love it in the end because some girls said that was silly to call him Rambo. it embarrassed him after she said that. So,
Kevin, I think you should be called Ramblo.
You should be called Namblo. Namblo? Yeah. Anyway, stupid joke. Still got the joke drum. All right. D, I'm
Rob
sorry.
Moss wants you to kick Kevin's ass tonight, dude.
Oh, no. Don't
this
trigger
could get
Pops.
interesting.
Don't trigger Pops, man. We're on a
Pops, you
good
feel like
level.
fighting tonight?
We're on a good level. I made him a song.
You wrote him a song?
I did.
Oh, this could really end up in a bad...
I think it's going to be great.
You wrote Pops a song.
I did.
All right.
I did a great job.
We'll see how this comes out.
We will. But first, I'd like to get back to our guest, Psychic D.
Hi, guys.
Here's a picture of Thomas Gerganus and his birthday. Where is it? Here.
I gotta have his birthday.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up here. Hold on.
And a picture.
June 3rd, 1976, and there's the picture.
Oh my God, he's a strapping young man. Obviously he does well with the ladies. What is it? Let's get naked. June 21st. What's his birthday?
June 3rd, 1976.
Okay. I'm gonna say that he does really well with the men. Probably likes working out with them a lot. My guess is that maybe he does well, with the guys.
Like, do you mean like locker rooms, gyms, pools, public pools?
I sense gyms. No offense, Pops. I know your first name's Jim. But I'm thinking like Jim as in G-Y-M. And I think he probably wrestles with guys a lot.
It's funny you say that, D, because actually he's a boxer. And he's always, locking up, how do they call that? Grappling? Grappling.
I sensed the word grapple when I saw his picture. And I also sensed the word apple. I don't know, does he like to eat fruit? Or is he a fruit?
Well, look at his abs. So he must be a fruitarian.
He must love fruit. Or fruits.
Fruitcakes. I believe he's a cake lover too.
Yeah, he seems very interesting. I don't know. We don't see people like that in New York much, but
All right, I gotta end this. We all know this is not Psychic D. It's Jay. Oh, you had everybody fooled for a while, Jay. Psychic D could not make it into the studio tonight, so we're gonna put that on pause till hopefully next week. Although
Thomas Hugh Janus round the house.
Both the G's are silent in Garganus.
It still ends in anus.
Uranus. Why do we make fun of his name? That's so stupid. It's too easy, Jay. It's not even funny.
I know, and I'd hate he would whoop my ass too.
He's a great guy. No, I
know.
I value his friendship as much as
guy?
My friend Tom. Tom, not the same Tom from Facebook, but he is the Tom from Facebook, but he's not the Tom from Facebook.
Not the Tom. Who's the Tom?
Remember when you sign up on Facebook for the first time, you automatically get your first friend, and his name is Tom from Facebook? You didn't know that?
No.
Damn, you forgot about Tom?
Have I met this Tom guy?
On Facebook, yes. Yes, on Facebook. He was your first friend on Facebook, Pops.
He's good friends with Siri.
I've never been on Facebook, so I haven't met him.
Yes, he's boyfriend and girlfriend. He's engaged to Siri. It's crazy. For real.
They're quite the couple.
It's nice to know you've got a friend. Imagine doubt it.
What are you? I thought you were my friend.
I used to be.
Well, how did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up?
I I haven't heard a new song.
Oh, all right.
All right, so I got a bunch of grief I got to get off of my chest. Yeah, I got
you guys quit monkeying around, or I'm going to go crazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
I've got to come around to my one word quiz here.
The one word quiz from.
If you just tuned in, where the hell have you been? Your favorite community station.
Just do it in the morning. Just do it any time of day. Anyone can do it. Just go ahead and do it. Make someone smile and make their day.
The Superstation. Broadcasting across the Wigan Borough, online and all around the world. This is WBR FM. Your 24-hour music station.